The following gaming talk show is brought to you with as many gaming interruptions as possible by 1Life2Play.
The PS4 will take it all. We'll leave the Xbox in the dirt. We'll be $100 less. There'll be a mess. We will make Microsoft hurt. Our Xbox One was something new, a system built to pave the way. But people took up in a rage. They're scared of change. They want the same. They're all to blame, but we will still win the day. Our console's better. Our console's better. Our console's better than yours. We're gonna win it. We're gonna take it. We're gonna settle the score. It's on.
PC, it's better on PC. Play games the way they're meant to be.
Play on PC. The future is on Steam. The consoles hold our progress back with discs that crack. PC.
The PS4 is better red. We got the better motion cam. Nobody cares about Kinect. You had the eye last time we checked. At least they're giving us a choice. We have a voice.
We have superior tech.
We just about have equal specs. From launch, the Xbox One will soar. The PS4 will win the war. We'll play our games and watch TV. When play a game on half the screen. A multimedia device. A better price. Take our advice. We won't think twice. Cause we're the best on the scene. Well, we have Halo. And we got Killzone. But we got so many more. We're getting Drive Club. And we have Forza. And we might get God of War. Why would we ever play
It's
PC?
better on PC.
I wanna play on my
Play
TV.
games the way they're meant to be.
Play on PC. Higher FOV. Proudly download countless games on epic sales. PC. It's better on PC. Play games the way they're meant to be.
All the free PC.
It's right for you and me. Together now from dusk till dawn, we're playing on PC.
PC.
Hey, and thanks for watching our video!
Question of the day, which side of the console wars are you on? Xbox One, PS4,
Or are you all about that PC action? Let us know down below. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe for more 80-byte musicals.
and if you like this song, don't forget to download it on iTunes and Louder, link to it all down below.
We'll be having our big NYC meetup in Central Park right after VidCon, August 10th. For more information about that in our behind-the-scenes video and on our Facebook.
So thanks for watching, guys. I'm Antonius.
My name is VJ,
We're the Evibyte Brothers.
and we will see you soon!
We download countless games on epic sales. PC.
What is happening? It's 1Life2Play Live. I'm Larry Brass. This is
P90, welcome back.
We are back for another Thursday episode. All right, Picasso's already called us out in our intro. Yeah, we didn't do Tuesday's show. I started a new job. My bad. Missed it. Didn't get it done. But hey, we do plan on trying to expand on our show days. We got some other things people we're talking to in the work, so we're trying to get to some other days. But right now it's Thursday. Running a little bit behind, but hey, we still got a show together. Still got some things to talk about. Just like you mentioned in the chat room there, GTA 5 trailer just landed this week. So we're going to take a look at that. We take a look at the new trailer for the Ratchet and Clank Into the Nexus. That's being announced. getting into a lot of these games, even though they're still on PS3 and whatnot. Everyone's still excited, right?
Yeah, it's awesome to the build up to the day of the release of the next consoles. But we all know that these consoles that we're playing on right now have
still more power.
Yes,
they have power. All right, so other than that, we obviously are going to get into our Around the Room, and part of our Around the Room brings us to a live gameplay that we'll do later on in the show. So if you haven't, been watching before, you're living under a rock, you don't know what 1Life2Play is, gaming website, check us at 1Life2Play.com. We talk about all sorts of things in gaming, not everything, but all the interesting stuff, I would say, the things that interest us.
Yeah.
That's our website. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. That's probably where you're watching. You can also get the show on iTunes and I hear Zoom Marketplace now too.
Well, look at that.
I'm gonna try to put I was thinking what if I put little segments of the show on Instagram?
15 minute increments.
Can you put up to 15 minutes on Instagram?
That would be great.
I wonder
it's 15 seconds.
What's the cap? It's 15 seconds.
Yeah, I think so.
I can put 15 seconds of something on the Instagram as a video, just and then watch more.
You know what that means,
Bam.
right?
That's it. What's that?
It's that we have so much. We got so much information highway going on in memory that it could just. Pictures are going to be a thing in the past almost. It's like just going to be like we have animated shots of people and our interactions in life.
Well, I mean, companies should probably do something like that. Like, can you imagine Kraft, instead of making 60-second, 30-second commercials for TV and paying millions of dollars for them, you can make a 15-second Instagram video, and then bam, you just sold some mac and cheese. Just like that. Just like that. Mac and cheese. All right, so other than all that crap, we got some video games to talk about, so we might as well just jump right into it and get into Around the Room. All right, this is Around the Room. This is where we talk about what we've been playing over the past week. It's been 2 weeks, so we've got some chance to play some games.
We have games to be played.
I guess I'll start it off over here. We do some counterclockwise today, but me, I've been playing some Last of Us. I kind of set it aside a little bit. How far?
Oh, so good. I wasn't the only one who had to set it aside.
Yeah, you set it aside too. When new games come out, you're like, I don't know, I gotta finish this. I will be back. But yeah. I think I'll be back. Probably in a couple days. But
I'm glad because I thought you were gonna
before the 4th, I played it. I think I caught up to you. You were telling me about let's just say it's fall right now.
Yes.
So I understand why you were quiet when you were trying to explain that situation to me.
Yes.
That was awesome. That was awesome. So put it this way: if you haven't played Last of Us yet on PS3 exclusive, should mention we should get a sounder for that exclusive. But yeah, you should start the game. And then you just can't wait to get to the fall. Like, you gotta get to the fall, as in the season, because the game goes through seasons.
That's great, right?
It's like
it already gives you an expectancy out of it,
right? I mean, and because it's like in the first 10 minutes, I mean, we might as well share. And the game is not like directly after the zombie apocalypse. It's like 20 years later or something like that.
That's
they're already well into it and stuff like that. So even from that point, you still have time moving forward. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, I was playing some Last of Us. I played a little card game on the iOS. I do want to play it on my iPad, my handy dandy.
It would be
iPad.
Great to play it on there.
I think it would look nice on the iPad, but it's called Immortalist.
The Immortalist.
I thought it was with a T.
It was the IS, right?
It's just IS.
Yes.
Immortalist. And I don't know if I would have liked Immortaloso because it would have had the iOS at the end. That would have been sweet. I mean, I should patent that one too. I'm just coming up with all these ideas.
It could have been Apple exclusive.
But so it's Immortalist, and it's not your ordinary card game. Like when we talk about card games, we're talking about CG or TCGs, like the trading type.
I thought you were talking about Uno.
Nothing like that. No poker. No gin rummy.
Spades.
Gin rummy. Or what's the one game? BizWiz. You want to play some BizWiz? No.
Or that one.
You get a BizWiz app. Anyway, it's not that kind of card game. So it's a trading card game, and And you always see like these trading card games where it's like you got your map and you got to line this character up with another character, and that's your party, and you got them all laying out. You got monsters fighting other monsters across the board. This kind of card game is played where, first off, it's multiplayers, and they play it in a scenario of guild versus guild. And I don't know if we had that gameplay, but we do have some gameplay. Before you can get to guild versus guild, you have to kind of quest, and you pick the card and you align that card with what you are as a spellbinder, and you use that card's power to make a move. So like, just show a little of that gameplay, and you'll see like it's just like you pick your character and you go right into this quest where you're just getting from zone to zone, like one, it's almost like Mario zone. You go through, and as you flip your card up, that's your Immortal's ally. And you flip that card up, and that card will help you out with the power and the attack and the defense and things like that. The only way like attack and defense really work though is when you start playing the quest or the guild versus guild mode, and that's where they have these arenas every so often during the day. Like at one time it might start at like 4 p.m. that day, and it'll go on for an hour, so you can get in and fight. And it's for that hour, but it's 5 versus 5, guilds of 5. And you're fighting another guild, but they have to be online to play, or else you're just doing like little stab moves. You saw it like earlier before we started the show. You just saw all these guys on the screen. It almost looked like what you call a Street of Rage, just kind of standing there, right? But they're actually fighting each other, but they're using the help of. At that point, you can pick a party of more than one card, like you see in the quest mode. You can pick up to 5 cards to have on a party. And you can use those cards in combination with each other as your own moves, fighting another character that's on the other side of the guild, and you actually see that attack happening. So it's unlike any other like trading card game that you see. You just put the card out and it's supposed to happen. You see attack and defense points break away. You just see numbers float and stuff. You actually see the moves being executed. I love the fact like they're not like executed like to Street Fighter.
But the concept of it.
Right,
could get
the
to
idea,
that level.
Yeah, the idea that you actually made a move, you made an attack. It's almost like what Final Fantasy started with. Like you were able, even on Super Nintendo, you were able to pick an attack, and you just saw your guy run over and say, "Oh yeah," and he ran back. It's almost that sort of similar move where you see it can go in that direction,
like a turn-based, but
it's turn-based with trading cards at the same time that you can, and leveling these cards up. They got this evolution system, they got this sacrifice system. I've leveled the card all the way to, I think, like the max level or the max evolution all the way to like level 13 of that same card. So you, just on one card, you have not just, one aspect that you can level up, but you can level up by experience. You can also level up by, if you happen to get another card by using this conjure thing where you conjure up more immortal cards that you can use. You can, if you get the same card, you can evolve them. You can put them on top of each other, and it becomes like the +2 of that card. I've gotten one all the way up to like the max level. I've times it out like 6 times. So it went from like 240 attack power to like 1800 attack power. It's like it's pretty fun, man. It's pretty fun.
you found a loophole, huh? You found a loophole.
I found something else to get away from Candy Crush. I think that's the big thing. I've been trying to get away from Candy Crush. So
because it's impossible, but. To get to the end of that game, it seems like,
but yeah. Other than
you will always find yourself going and play some Candy Crush.
I think so. I think I may have become a bit. I don't know. I got to level 100. I'm on level 100.
There you go. Salutes, brother Brand. Salutes.
But man, I've been getting kind of tired. I think it's not tired. It gets to a point where I think a lot of mobile games get to where everybody can play. Everybody can go make that game.
I think Pablo's crushing out right now.
You play Candy Crush. You don't play. Pablo's in the studio at Man Cave Studios now, but you don't play Candy Crush, do you, Pablo?
No, sir.
No, sir. No Candy Crush for that guy.
No lives coming this way for me.
Give me a ticket though. I always go to my wife's phone and just like plug in a ticket just for me or something from my wife's phone. So I got one sitting there right now from her.
Now that we know, send us all a ticket.
Okay, yeah. You know what? I guess
I always send tickets. I
check
to send tickets and lives. I go on there and at least do that.
What is the ticket?
It gets you to the next level. You play the game, you'll find what the ticket
It's like
is.
Willy
You ask them
Wonka
what
and the
tickets
golden
are.
ticket.
Yeah.
Ask them what the tickets are. Play the game.
Willy Wonka.
That's a ticket.
in the Candy
That's a
Crush
ticket to
factory.
A long road
See?
of
Candy Crush
addiction.
Factory. But see, the problem is like, you know, a lot of mobile games get to this point where other developers start making the same type of games, and there's just a saturation of it. And now there's this huge saturation of this Match 3 style game, where it's like, I guess it existed before, but Candy Crush kind of took off from just out of nowhere, literally, it just took off. And now everybody's really making that same sort of Candy Match 3 game.
Angry
I'm just like,
Birds took off.
now it doesn't make Candy Crush special to me anymore. You know, it's not special. Angry Birds took off, but then they started making those slingshot games where you were throwing everything with the same sort of slingshot. Like I don't know. It doesn't make it special for me anymore.
I remember playing Angry Grandmas where you could slingshot your grandma.
Yeah, you could do a lot of angry stuff right now, and now you could do a lot of Crush It. Every game wants to put Crush at the end or candy in the front of it, and it's just like, no, you're not the same thing. And now I don't even want to play that anymore. Right. Now you played it out, like you took it to that level. So yeah, I'm not playing Candy Crush. I'm playing Immortalist. Find me on the guild. I guess I think I'm Brazzy because I had to pick something. So it's just ZY at the end of Braz. So find me on Immortalist. Other than that, I've been playing a game that just came out this week. Some Dark. The vampire nice. Game. Getting away from zombies.
Nice.
It's a different experience. It's a stealth game. I'll say that. It's a stealth game, and it's really aimed down that alley.
We'll get some footage.
Yeah, we'll get some footage. I think this is the game that we're gonna play later on in the show. We're gonna get through the show and play maybe the first 20 minutes of some Dark. And
there we go.
So you guys can see a little bit about what Dark is about. And we will have a review up in a few days too. With the new job and all, we're gonna record some gameplay, get a little voiceover put over there, and talk about some Dark, give it our official hit points. See where it lands on the scale. So other than that, LEM, what have you been playing?
I've been playing. I don't know if one of your personal best, but I'm pretty much sure that you played it already. Yeah, it's Badlands.
Badlands on iOS, right?
Yes, it looks very good on that iPad. And just that graphics and just that weird tapper, like it's awesome to kill sometimes.
So that's actually one that's free. I don't know if it's only for this week or for a limited time or how.
Badlands is
free. But it's free on iOS.
I gotta go down.
And I don't know if that makes a difference on iOS or iPhone. I know some mobile companies make a difference between when they say when they make their game free.
Yeah.
It may be free on iPhone, but it's not free on on
and
iPad
vice versa.
Yeah,
I think if you want to play that, I would play that strictly probably on an iPad.
It's because even either the developers didn't make it cross or it's too strong to even run on less device. Like it's different.
The graphics
different levels
and everything.
of
It looks a lot better on a bigger screen.
Yeah.
So I can see why you probably don't want to play it on your phone, but you can.
You can play it on your phone, but they do say like if you want to play the multiplayer, you can play with up to 3 other people, so you got the 4 corners, and you're playing on the same screen at the same time. So yeah, on the iPad, it probably makes more sense to play than
so there's multiplayers on your iPad.
But
you're all on the same screen, so it's still the same full screen like you were playing, but each person's got control of their character.
Can each person have control of their own game on their own iPad while you're playing with somebody else?
I don't know if they have that would be infrastructure.
And then stream it on your and then Apple TV.
Let's see if they got ad hoc support.
And then Apple TV for anybody else who wants to watch them play it.
It's gotta look nice on Apple TV.
Yeah.
I gotta start playing a lot more of my games on Apple TV because I'm just thinking it's just like why not? Like I can make this game bigger. I can play some Immortalist.
Well, the iPad is resolution on the screens is greater than the.
That's what I'm saying. I love the iPad by itself.
It's greater than any TV.
I get kind of spoiled because this is the one I always carry around. This is the 3 and.
What's wrong with the 3?
Well, it's nothing wrong with it. I mean, my wife upstairs has the 2, so it's
when you pick hers up and look at
it.
When
I look at hers, I'm just looking like, that's.
So other than that, I have been tapped out. I may or may not been installing packages on the Simpsons tapped out off a pause server and all this type of stuff.
Whoa! You're hacking into some tapped out?
We'll check that out.
Okay.
On another day. After that, I've been going fishing. I just showed P90 a little bit of fishing, and I was just sitting here casting my rear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
He
hanging
was just
out.
fishing. He was just drinking the beer and fishing.
It's pretty cool.
Just hitting the line. So what have you been up to, P90?
Oh man, I've been playing some League of Legends, and it's funny that who is there?
Dragon.
But Platinum Dragon's been
that Dragoon. That's Dragoon.
Dragoon has been
Just
playing some as well, and he speaks of also a new game of what is that Dawngate, which also is a MOBA.
Is that a PC title or is it iOS? I do want to
with 2 lanes and you can pick any champion. So they're like brawling, but I've been I got a new character and I've been kicking ass.
So who is this new character?
I've been playing with Thresh. So it's pretty interesting. It's a pretty interesting character when you get down to it. I collect souls, and the more souls I collect, I get stronger. I almost feel like Spawn or Death.
Do you get like invincible from losing damage, or like how are you still surviving?
Well, you would when you die, your souls don't go. You die.
Oh.
So the more souls you collect, the stronger you get.
Oh,
You
okay.
continuously just get stronger. So at the end, if he reaches the end game as one of his abilities, if he reaches the end game, and depending on your upgrades and things that you chose, he's a deadly weapon.
So is Thresh a free character right now, or is it one that you?
Oh no, I purchased.
You went and bought one. Huh?
Yeah,
he's getting into it.
I had to go ahead and buy one,
You
but
like,
I bought one with my experience points.
Okay, you had enough.
Yeah, you can get RP Riot points,
too.
where it's at like that's like Microsoft points or your money.
What are you sitting there playing like PlanetSide 2 up here and League of Legends down here? Like,
No,
you got so much experience. I thought you've been playing PlanetSide 2.
No, I was stuck playing with
so
that.
you left Last of Us behind and PlanetSide 2 to play some League of Legends.
I've been playing some League of Legends.
Because you're excited for some news that has been announced.
I figured
today.
if there's any time to play, it's to play now, and so you could see how really
you're
good
not
players.
getting into it.
So you can see how really good players play,
Right.
because everyone's practicing and getting in and. I've been playing. I made like at least 10 friends.
Yeah.
And so now it's like you got your 5, I got your 5. No, I got 3. We invite each other to the game and we go in on.
Well, I do got some footage here.
Yeah. Let's, before we announce the big news, let's take a look at the latest trailer for League of Legends.
Introducing season 3 for League of Legends.
This is it right here, season 3.
Yeah.
All right, check this out.
Now that is exciting. I know that. I see why you're excited now.
Well, not just me. How about 18 million people almost?
That's how many people that are playing
are excited for League of Legends Season 3 championships.
The championship date was announced today, I guess.
October 4th.
October 4th, 2013. That's this year.
Out in California.
That's in a few months here. It's July. 3 months. Few months. Few is still 3, right?
So get your
Staples
gaming
Center,
together.
getting out there.
Yeah, Staples Center.
You want to take a road trip?
No, I just want to play the game.
I think it takes about 35 hours. We can do it though.
I'd rather sit at home and watch it on my HD TV.
Like DirecTV got a ticket, I bet. DirecTV's got a ticket, but you can watch it online. I'm sure. Like they gotta have like a Twitch TV broadcasting. Where we're currently broadcasting from. Twitch.tv/1Life2Play. Shameless plug. Had to do it. We'll bring up Twitch. Might as well. Right? Might as well.
And I play with Twitch. And League of
Twitch
Legends.
when you play.
I got Thresh on Twitch.
You Twitch when you play, and I play on Twitch. Every now and then, play on Twitch.
I got Twitch and I got Thresh, so that's my AD
and
Twitch
that's my
carry.
on League of Legends. I
Yeah.
know what you're talking about now.
Yep.
Okay, I got you now. That was over my head. Mind blown.
I try to text him and say, "Hey, get on, jump on, so I can show you something."
I wish I could. I don't even think we played again with each other.
Not yet. We haven't played each other with it.
No, I'm saying like I can be on Mac and still play.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, just invite you and we'll play.
Oh, I didn't know that. All right. Probably not gonna do that still. Yeah, probably.
I don't feel like carrying you anyway.
What are you talking about? Like, what? See, that's what I'm saying. That's the problem with that game. It's like, what level are you? Like, you always just start with a new character every time.
Until you buy the person you like.
And then you buy the person you like, and you do what?
Play with that person and
are you leveling
go
that person
kill
up?
people.
Are you leveling that person up?
Well,
or you still keep on starting from the beginning every round?
But it depends on how good you play.
But every round you start from third nothing. Like,
okay.
So I don't know, like, what do I level up? How do I get better? Just keep on playing.
Yeah,
and then getting
keep on
what?
playing. And
it's practice. So everything is practice.
And play with a KD. Oh, if you're playing against computers, it's KD. They keep track of it. We'll play against 5 other people.
What does KD do for me?
And if you suck, you suck. I guess.
No, see, that's not selling me on it. Yeah, we're gonna.
You got bragging rights to play for. I mean, what's going on?
No, I'm not.
It's a game. It's the simplest of simplest to play for. You're playing to win.
See, that sounds like to me like I never.
It's like
would've,
basketball.
I never would have bought.
You got all your 5. We pick up game at the court. You got your 5. Get on the court. Get in, and play with 4 other players and see if you can own them.
But let's say you made a game like Call of Duty, where you only sell Call of Duty multiplayer only. Okay. Would you buy it? Would you buy a multiplayer only Call of Duty, where you didn't have any leveling system?
It should just be free.
Okay.
League of Legends is free.
So you'll be playing Call of Duty free, where there was no leveling system at all.
It's just because I just want to kill people and call and see how many kills I can get and call in strikes on you.
But no leveling.
As long as I could just keep okay, I'd play Call of Duty if it was multiplayer, and depending on how long I was in war, I got to buy attachments and weapons.
So,
and
are there unlocks? Are these unlocks, or the unlocks that you get are still the same thing?
Every game,
every time you're playing, you're getting that. You have the
ability to buy all these unlocks.
But you got to get that coin as you're playing that round.
You got to earn your coin.
But you can't bring coin into a round.
No, you got to earn your coin by getting kills.
Like starting from the dirt. Like, nah, that's not that cool.
Why not? You upgrade your abilities and use.
I'm gonna try it again. You know what? Because I've been playing Rift, but I've been kind of getting tired of going back into Windows to play some Rift. I'm kind of getting tired of that. I think that's what
he gets tired of going into Windows to play Rift.
Because Windows, I think, broke my laptop.
How did it do that?
It got my laptop so hot. I think I shorted out the cable. And
it was trying to use all that power.
I think so. The cable's only 85 watts. I think I need like 120 watts to run some Windows.
Yeah, you need something over there.
Windows is too much of a bad thing though. Not too much of a good thing.
Resource hog.
Too much of a bad thing. Yeah, exactly. It's like
It's like it's a V8, and you want a Honda.
Like literally, I was on battery, and I think I had like 40% on my on the battery. I'm on Windows side, and within a matter of maybe 25, 30 minutes,
15%.
I'm at like 15%, right? Then I'm like, I still didn't plug it in. I'm like, okay, let's see this. Literally 5 minutes later, this thing's down like 5%. So I'm like, all right, let's see. I switched back to the Apple side right at that point with 5% left. Why did it stay on at 5% for a whole half hour?
Because Apple. We had this huge conversation about what Apple is and what PC does, and we're not talking about that right now.
Yeah, we're not gonna get into that. That's the long one. That's the long one.
We might do that next time.
We need a producer back. I think our producer just ran away from us. He went to probably play some
he went to go play games.
He went to go play a game. He's playing Candy Crush. That's what he's doing.
We can't jump to anything else right now because it's all depends on that.
It's all.
So we're gonna talk about some Mac. We're gonna talk about some Mac versus.
You're gonna
PC.
talk about some Mac versus PC.
Yeah.
So why won't they? So our question was why won't they play or why won't they make more games for Mac? Like what is Mac?
Like what's so hard? Like what's so hard about that?
I think they're lazy.
It's the programming.
It doesn't take that much now. I mean, do you think it really takes that much?
I don't think it does.
Intel machine. You got an Intel machine.
Okay.
You've got compatible graphics cards when you talk about getting a GeForce or AMD Radeon. You got compatible graphics cards in there.
You're buying like a Super Alienware hardware. Like you're buying a Super Alienware computer.
Everybody using the same type of memory nowadays.
All right.
Use the same hard drive, even if you want to make things digital.
Right. So what's the problem? The Mac does things much faster.
So what? We don't own. Not that many people own a Mac. I mean, I guess that it comes down to it. They don't want that market share. But I'm thinking, like, I guarantee that if you were making games for the Mac community, you would be getting at least, anywhere between 80 and 90% of this market share.
Yeah, because that's like everything right there.
Because I mean, they got a machine.
You either got a Mac
these games,
or you got a PC.
Especially these games that deliver them for free. Like League of Legends turned around and did it. And I'm wondering actually how many Mac users are playing League of Legends. I mean, I guess that's a question we could probably ask.com.
That's cross-platformed. PlayStation can cross-platform with PC, but Windows runs on a PC and they can't cross-platform. Like that doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand that.
So let's see.
So what would you say about that?
Like, why can't they?
Did you hear what I said?
Wait, say that again.
Yes.
Do you remember it?
PlayStation 3 can cross-platform with a PC, but Xbox won't cross-platform.
A PC and a Mac.
A PC and a Mac.
Okay.
But Xbox can't cross-platform with a PC, and Windows is on a PC.
Oh, we know why Xbox won't. I mean,
it's Microsoft. Microsoft is Windows. Windows and PC should be able to go just like this.
But they got their games that do that. They got their games that do that. But why would they give that power to, say, a developer like Treyarch or Infinity War and a publisher like Activision?
No, the point
why would they give that power over? Because if you get immediately, as soon as you get that power over to a developer, then you just leave the door open for why don't you make Xbox compatible with PS3 then? If you're going to just make every game compatible with PC.
Well, how come I can play everything that on either system on my PC?
You can't.
Yes, you can.
You ain't got Uncharted on your PC.
Why not?
Because they ain't make it for PC.
You just get an emulator.
Yeah, why would you want to get an emulator?
But I'm just saying. You can. It's not you saying you couldn't do it.
That's another resource.
You emulate.
That's another resource hog.
But what if you got the resources to have a resource hog?
That's when you're talking about a whole nother realm of PC gamers. That's the problem with PC gamers. You guys in this upper echelon of I'm just gonna make my shit to shit so it can do everything. Like
exactly.
No,
when
stop.
That's what you bought your Mac to do.
Yeah,
I want something that can do everything.
It's an out of the box type thing. It's an out of the box. My Mac can do everything out of the box.
Like, my Mac
when
is
I'm talking
better
about
than
like
yours.
I got put
your
this,
Mac better than mine.
I know a little guy that I could do a lot of stuff out of the box.
Okay, right out of the box. Who's that guy? What's his name?
It's my buddy. It's Clank.
Clank, right out of the box. So this was announced today. I guess.
So the producer's back.
Yeah, the producer's back. He's back
I
in the
had to
house.
step
So Yeah, he went to places with Candy Crush or something.
For sure.
He can get his tickets or something. But he's moving us right along.
Everybody's progress in the bathroom has went from let me hurry up to get out of here is to let me take my time in here and play a game real quick.
I can get this. I'm gonna get this. I still got 2 more lives.
So what we got?
So yeah, we got a new Ratchet and Clank game, Into the Nexus. We got a trailer for it. Let's just take a look at the trailer and we have some fun with that because it looks great.
Like Ratchet and Clank.
Like it. And I'm actually gonna get the new PS3 one or PS Plus one. We got one. We'll talk about that later. Let's take a look at it.
The universe looks at you and sees a hero. But do you know what I see? A coward. Someone who lost the guts to find his race. My brother's going to find me, and he's gonna hurt all of you.
Sir, we are within striking distance of the Nebulorks.
Bye, Ratchet. I'll see you soon.
Loaded space witch. What's happening? They're trying to load us!
Fire armor lines on my mark. 3, 2, 1. Mark. Oops. Wrong button.
PlayStation.
Ratchet and Clank, new one. They didn't give a date, but you know it's only PS3.
And it's rather impressive. You know, Sony I would say they always got the right angle.
They like you said, they make movies.
They make movies. They got the right angle.
Here's a game that they probably geared this to the kids.
Right.
And then as they started getting their tech and their weapons and stuff, they're like, you know what? We can actually make this to a wider range of people.
And I think it's still kind of geared to the kids. Just like, I mean, they got Ratchet and Clank now. Now they got the Battle Royale, All-Stars. They've still got Little Big Planet. They've got the Big Planet kart racing. What's that? My Nation Racers. I hope they do something better with My Nation Racers. I did like that.
I meant on the Ratchet and Clank, just the Ratchet and Clank series. Yeah.
It got a little grown up.
Yeah, but the All-Star game you were saying, what was that? What was that?
The Battle Royale PlayStation.
Yeah, the PlayStation Battle Royale means I can get Little Big Planet and kick somebody's ass.
Yeah, Sackboy. Kick somebody's ass with Sackboy.
Yeah.
Kick a Sackboy.
Kick some sacks.
Or whatever. All right, so there's another great game that's coming out. We actually have a date for this one. I think I only have to say September 17th, and everybody knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
September 17th. No, it's not the day after your birthday, Pablo.
That's definitely
This is the day that Grand Theft Auto 5, 5th in the series. Not really 5th. I think it's like 7th. Who cares now? Who's counting? It's the next Grand Theft Auto.
Just give it to us.
We get a look at the gameplay now. Let's take a look at the gameplay. Developers kind of give us a walkthrough of it, too. I'm loving it, though. Check it out.
Com Grand Theft Auto 5, a Rockstar procurou recriar os jogos de mundo aberto de várias formas. O mundo do jogo é bonito, enorme e variado. Uma recriação satírica do sul da Califórnia moderna, englobando montanhas e oceanos, lojas caras e shoppings.
Well, welcome back.
Yeah, I think that's Portuguese or something, Spanish or something.
How?
It was a mistake on the link that was sent.
Yeah, that was bad.
Well, it's not necessarily bad, but it was just probably.
We still can take a look
I
at
think
it.
someone's getting fired.
We can still take a look at it. I wonder, are they even talking in that language too? I didn't see the. Oh yeah, even the subtitles. Even the subtitles.
This is a.
Even the characters are talking in
So
that language.
I probably clicked the wrong one, but it's okay. We had good sources. That was a nice. That was a person to person.
I mean, just check it out.
I was thought about you. Let's send it to you.
Yeah, we'll check it out though. We'll probably get the repost of the English one.
It looks good again.
But yeah, look at it. Look at it.
We'll have the English. We'll have the English on the webpage here.
Yeah, we'll probably get it on the website. But I'll take a look at that. He's flying in that helicopter now. This is where I think they were showing where you can work as the 3 different people. Like right now you're playing as him, and then you could switch back to the guy that's actually covering him, and that's your other protagonist in the game too. And you can snipe and help him out. And then you also have a guy from the outside in the helicopter that you could have become as well, but you don't, and you get yourself out of there. So it's like you could play 3 different perspectives of the same game, and some missions require that you are doing something, as the other character to help the one character out. This is a view where, as you're playing as a character, you can actually zoom out and check out what the other character is doing at the time. You don't necessarily be playing him, but he's doing something else in the city.
Interesting.
And that's great too. Like you see, we zoom out of this guy here. And I think this is Vince here, and he's getting chased by the police at this present moment, and getting away too, doing a good job getting away. So
typical GTA.
That's the guy you'll want to use.
Look at that.
Now look at these customized cars; it's a lot better than any previous GTA.
Did you see that? Was that a G4 they were flying?
That was a G.
Well, I think that was D Money when he was changing clothes.
I want to go.
You know what? I seen someone with the license plate D Money today.
That wasn't D Money.
But they had the license plate D Money.
Yep.
And it was pretty funny.
So he's just having character dialogue.
Was that an Apple sign on that laptop? I don't even want to rewind that. But
was that Apple?
You're gonna have to check that out.
But
look at that! Look at that! It's flowing pretty good. Like they got you an Uncharted.
Told you that was D Money.
Yeah, they did say that they improved the gunfire, the gameplay on it. Now, what I think is they borrowed from, this is Rockstar.
They're riding
they learned
bikes
from Max Payne 3.
They
learned a lot.
They just showed you. He was riding a bike. He's paradiving. He was you can swim in the game, obviously,
I seen
too.
Him playing around the tennis over there.
Yeah, they were playing tennis. So
yeah, they said there's a lot more games to play. I think you can play bocce ball.
Like I don't know. They're trying to. They always try to improve on the physics now. I don't. Remember when the game was just like that overhead, and you just ran around in this little 2D world and
you just kill stuff.
Yeah.
Enter cheat codes and kill stuff. I have that game at home, as a matter of fact.
What they're saying is that 3 of you guys are like professional robbers. So like you're even doing like stunts from pretty much like all of our favorite ones. But the biggest robbery movie is, I guess, in the opening scene you're doing something that's similar to that of Heat. Which is pretty amazing. So there was another game that started off at the beginning of Heat, but I can't remember that. But they show a little bit here. You also, like they just showed there, you can buy some real estate in the game. You can watch that profit.
Wait, how does Saints Row start?
Saints Row started with it was just a big heist at that moment. It was
like a bank robbery.
Yeah, it was just a bank robbery. It was a big bank robbery. I don't know if we even streamed some of that. I think we did. Did we stream some of that? Maybe not. Maybe
we will get
pretty
some
soon. We
that
need to stream some of that. Yeah, we need to stream some of that.
That was a couple fun missions.
We need to wrap up here in a bit, and actually, we might not get to dark. I think that's where we're gonna save for our Tuesday night.
We have to get some gameplay of dark.
Well, we got one more.
But we do have some good gameplay. This is some gameplay. This is 7 minutes of Assassin's Creed 4.
I like this.
Now this is another one we're excited about. I guess it's coming out in October still. It's not going to be on PS4. It's still a PS3 release.
I just got to say, for not being an Assassin's Creed fan, when I watched this trailer earlier, watched this whole footage, it actually made me want to play it because now I see what they were doing with all the boring, walking around, climbing stuff and stealthing.
Yeah.
Now you're ready to go in this open world, right?
True.
Just
I
check
mean,
it out.
what's more open than the seas? But I still got to finish Assassin's Creed 3, but it's fun to take a look at what Assassin's Creed 4 is going to be like.
When he's done with Assassin's Creed 3, he's going to let me play it.
Yeah, maybe.
You just had to add that.
Maybe.
Hi, this is Ashraf Ismail, Game Director of Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, and we're here to give you a taste of our Caribbean open world. At this point, we are catching up with Edward in between missions, and we need to head to Havana for an important meeting. With Black Flag, we wanted to bring you an open world unlike anything you've experienced before, our most unique world with massive cities, but also a Caribbean environment that is filled with exploration potential. The world is filled with a lot of loot, a lot of treasures to find. As we see here, there's a sailor. We're gonna loot him and we're gonna find a treasure map. Treasures are very important in the progression of Edward and the Jackdaw itself, which is your ship. This treasure map is asking us to go to an island called Mysteriosa. Mysteriosa is fairly close by, but as we zoom out, we can see how massive this world really is. We have over 50 unique locations. These are big places that you have a lot of things to find and do. This is the Jackdaw. This is the second main character of the game. This is your baby. You need to take care of it. You need to upgrade and customize it because it's going to be with you for the long haul. Here's our first mate, Adewale. Adewale is very important in the story. He helps you gain the Jackdaw and gain its crew. In the distance, we can see Spanish and British ships fighting each other. We can jump into that fight and take advantage of them weakening each other off, but instead, we're gonna head to Mysteriosa for that treasure. We can see that there's a storm building up. Storms are very dangerous. They're a big threat in this world. If you don't navigate them properly, you will take damage and you will lose crew members. Mysteriosa is a Mayan ruin, one of the unique 50 locations we have in this world. Everything you find, everything you do has some type of value for you. There's lots of hidden artifacts, treasures, and activities to discover. We know from the treasure map that the treasure is up near that temple to the top of this location, so this is where we want to go. Now, as we get going, we're going to see that there's a lot of guards in our way. We can choose to go in guns blazing and fight, but instead we're going to try to get there as fast as we can. Using Edward's navigation ability, we can scale this temple without a problem. Now that we've reached the top, we know that the treasure is near that fountain. Now that we've found the treasure, what we've actually found is a blueprint. Blueprints are required for the biggest upgrades on the Jackdaw. To be able to face the toughest challenges in this game world, you will need to upgrade the Jackdaw to its fullest capacities. You can see a lot of ambient life in this world. Iguana over there, some birds. The world is as filled as possible with tons of ambient life, but also predators. As we go to head off Mysteriosa, we're going to do a reach high point. Reach high points work as before, revealing the contents of a location, but as an added feature, now they are also fast travel points. So now that we're back in the ocean, we see our British frigate patrolling the area. Using the spyglass, we're able to see that it has a lot of cargo. Cargo is very important for you to get those upgrades. Here, you can see the upgrades that we've done to the naval combat. The basic round shot is trajectory based. This comes in very handy when you have big waves that you need to shoot over. By hitting the hull and not the sails, we also expose weak points to do extra damage. As we get in close, we're going to unleash the heavy shot. This is the shotgun in the naval. When a ship is demasted, it's the cue that the ship is now boardable. Virtually every ship in this game world is boardable. Boarding is very important in AC4. As a pirate, this is something you need to do to gain cargo and to plunder the ship. Here we start the boarding from any angle, any orientation we wish. We have 2 objectives. One is to take out the crew, so we're going to use the swivel gun. We could have jumped into the water instead. We can climb up the mast and take advantage over the enemy crew. We can even swing with a rope to go in guns blazing. But now that we've taken out some of the crew, we're going to go after the captain using Edward's abilities to navigate. We wanted to show off the navigation potential when you have these 2 ships come together like this. Again, seamlessly being able to jump from one ship to another, take out the captain by surprise, and win the boarding. Now that we've won, we can see the loot we've gained on the right side of the screen, but you have 3 options to do with every ship that you plunder. We can release the crew to gain crew members, we can send the ship to our fleet, or we can salvage and repair the ship if we took too much damage during the fight. For now, we're going to gain some crew members. Now that we have cargo and the blueprint, we can now build the upgrade. Fisherman villages are the perfect place to find that harbor master who will build that upgrade for you. So let's do that now. The Jackdaw has many upgrades, 4 weapons, 4 defenses, 4 utilities, and you will need most of these upgrades to take out the biggest challenges in this game world, the biggest enemies to fight. But you don't only upgrade the Jackdaw, you also upgrade Edward. This is where harpooning comes in. You use the harpooning system with hunting to get the goods to be able to upgrade the number of weapons Edward can carry, the number of pistols he has, even his armor. But for now, we're going to continue our journey to Havana. In our path, we see that there's a fort. It's blocking our way to Havana, so we need to have mastered the naval combat to take this fort out. But since we've recently upgraded the mortar, let's use it to take out the fort towers. Now that the defenses and the towers are down, we still have to infiltrate the fort, and this is where we see Edward and his crew raiding the environment. We're looking for the fort commander. Taking out the commander gives us ownership over the fort. A fort that you own will work for you. It will attack your enemies. It also unlocks a bunch of side missions that are linked to the fort itself. Now that we've taken the fort, we can finally reach Havana, and this is something that you'll see in an upcoming video.
Bravo! Like,
round clap, round
get
clap.
it now. Now is this next generation? Is this PS4, Xbox One title? Or do we see this on PS3, Xbox 360?
Sheesh.
I mean, because that looks amazing. If they're still doing that on this current generation, I'm still gonna buy PS4, but I'm not looking too much for Xbox One. If they can still do that on the PS3, I'll get my PS3 and PS4, combine them together, let those powers unite, and be happy with that.
Powers unite.
Other than that,
Yeah, I think.
As long as
you can't connect them together.
If I can play as long as I can play Grand Theft Auto 4 or 5, Assassin's Creed 4, and I guess I'm not gonna play any Watch Dogs. I guess maybe I'll miss that.
You can't miss that.
Yeah,
You'll have like 3 open world.
I'm thinking of reasons of why just to keep a PS3.
You'll have like 3 open world games, but they said this is a Sunning Sandbox.
PlanetSide 2? Maybe that'll tickle my fancy.
Maybe.
Whoa.
Quench my thirst. I don't know. Any other ones? Scratch my back? Vote my tush? No.
What about cross my heart and hope to die?
Okay, yeah, we should probably stop it from there. So, okay, I thought Watch Dogs was a PS3 exclusive. Yeah, PS3 exclusive. You're gonna get it, Picasso. Don't worry, you're gonna get it. Everybody's gonna get it. Everybody's gonna want that game. You'll be a fool not to. So, other than that, yeah, we're gonna wrap this whole shindig up here. I might play some Dark later, or I might try to play some League of Legends. I don't know. Maybe try to get back into it.
I don't know.
Stay on the Mac side.
Hopefully you do something, because I know I'm doing something big over here.
Yeah. Well, other than that, I don't think we have anything else. Do we have anything else to share? No, I think we got through it all. You got any shout outs?
Thank you, Picasso, and Platinum Dragoons for tuning in the chat room.
Tell your friends, get your friends, tell your wives, your kids, get out and watch 1Life2Play.
I had 1Life2Play playing on the LG Optimus G Pro at work today.
Oh yeah,
so
just bam right there.
1080.
Yeah, you allowed to do that? Yeah.
Why not?
Blow that out there.
That's a sale. That's a sales tactics. Like, hey,
should-
look at
I
this
should put it
video.
on- I should put it on
Look how
my
beautiful
laptop.
this feels. Look how beautiful this looks. And look at it and say, hey, that's you. I said, that's right. My name is Paul. How may I help you?
all right. Other than that, we're gonna get out of here. Any other shout outs, LEM? No. Okay, we're gonna leave them to that. We have nothing to do with this guy's actions until next week, or until actually next time you guys see us streaming. We'll get into a lot more gameplay in the future. We're making some changes. Stay tuned for all that. But until next time, game on.
Hey, Platinum Dragons, Dragoon.
Game on's the last thing we say.
Put your name in the chat so I can request you as a friend on League of
His
Legends.
name is right there. His name is Platinum Dragon.
Oh, well, that's your name on there too?
I don't know if that's his name, but the way he said it.
Check it out.
I don't know his name. Whatever.
Game on.
Game on. Do always need to have the last word, and I will have the last word.
I pity those claps. Look, he said,